Hi, we're back again, dyeing my hair. Again. So, I think I just can't stand looking remotely normal. I know I have this color right here, right? But I can't stand this. I really can't. I really wanted to just let my natural grow out, and I was like, yeah, if I do a light brown on the rest, and I can keep coloring this, that way I have some color. And I'll let my natural grow out, and it'll be less dyeing, less time, less money. I just can't stand it. I really just can't stand it. So here we go. Since I wasted money on the brown dye, now the brown dye was only for the developer and the color cream, it was only $13 total, which isn't bad, but I wasted that money essentially because I'm not keeping the brown. So we're gonna try dollar store hair dye. I personally have never used dollar store hair dye. I have a black. We're gonna make this brown black. And yes, I know black is like a natural color, but it's more, at least I'll look more goth and edgy than brown. I don't know. And then the blonde, what I would love is to make this pink blonde or close to blonde. Like close enough to where eventually it'll keep fading out the color and I can have blonde in the front and then black. I feel like that would look pretty cool. I've seen that done before and I really liked it. So we're gonna test out dollar store blonde and dollar store black hair dye. So we'll see how that goes. Okay, so I've parted my hair, the brown from the pink, and what we're gonna do is take some natural organic coconut oil and put that where we're going to put the blonde, because when doing blonde or essentially bleaching, any form of lightening your hair is essentially bleaching. I mean, not any form, I shouldn't say that. Okay, when you do blonde, you're bleaching. So coconut oil keeps it moist throughout the process so it doesn't let it get dry. So it helps it speed up and keep the process going instead of the hair drying out. And it also prevents it from being as damaged. It helps keep your hair more healthy when bleaching. So we're gonna put that on the pink, which is where I'm going to be putting the blonde. Okay, I've got some in my fingers. It's kind of thick, but it melts really easily, so I just kind of rub it between my hands and it turns into an oil. And we're just gonna rub that throughout the hair. But now, I don't know about putting coconut oil on your hair when doing another color like the black. I'm only putting it where I'm doing the blonde because it's for the sake of helping the bleaching process. I don't know if it does the same thing, like if you were to put the coconut oil where I'm also doing the black. I don't know if it does the same thing, and I don't know if it would mess it up. So I'm only doing it with the blonde because the black, technically it has, developer and chemicals and stuff to turn the hair black. So that's damaging as well, but lifting your hair color is much more damaging than just adding on a darker color. Nobody come for me, I'm not a professional. I've just experimented on myself for years, and I roughly know some stuff. I've done research and learned things through trial and error. So, and my hair is not the same as yours. Everyone's hair is different. What works for one person's hair may not work for another person's hair. However, I do recommend, if you've never done coconut oil before bleaching, I do recommend giving that a shot because it can help your hair in the long run. All right, so now that that is all saturated, I'm just going to keep it separated from the rest of my hair. Oh, and I figured out that these clips have this nice little feature. I guess it's so that it stays smooth on the hair instead of the rough teeth on the hair. Didn't realize they had that. Thought that was pretty cool. That didn't work very well. Oh, okay, these are maybe a little tricky. My hands are covered in oil, so that doesn't help. Okay, there we go. All right. Ooh, that's gonna fall, isn't it? Yes, it is. Okay, guess we're just gonna do the rough side. It's not wanting to stay. Okay, so I'm going to put the black on first and then do the blonde because I'm scared of putting on the blonde and then applying the black taking too long and then my blonde like being on too long and damaging my hair more than it needs to. So we're gonna do the black first. Okay, so I've never opened dollar store hair dye, so let's see what it comes with. I'm curious if it comes with gloves or not. Usually oh my gosh, it does. It comes with gloves. Holy shit. Kind of shocked. Wow. Okay, so you get less than you would normally get when buying like, you know, a $10 or $15 box dye. But I mean, for $1, not bad. Let's just hope this is enough to do my whole that. If not, we'll be going to the dollar store again. Okay, got my dollar store gloves. The instructions are pretty basic. It says to leave it on for 30 to 45 minutes. And to just pour the cream, the colored cream, into the bottle. Shake, apply, leave for 30 to 45 minutes. Really hope this is enough for my whole head. I mean, my hair's short, but you know. Let's get it out of there. Okay. If this works well, man. I've been wasting money for years. Although the dollar store I went to, they only had black and blonde. They didn't have any other colors. They didn't have red or anything else. Which my hair clip fell out. I kind of thought that they might. You know what? You don't need to see me shake that. Okay, I've got it mixed up. Really hope this goes okay. I'm gonna kind of clip. Well, I think I'm just gonna start kind of on the sides and the back, and then when I get up to the top, because I have to be careful not to get it where I'm gonna put blonde. All right, it's weird. It's like brown. Okay. Yeah. Oh God, I don't know. I feel like it didn't mix very well. Like I shook the bottle a lot and you can see like spots that are like more dark. So I'm gonna kind of mix it in my hand before putting it on. Cause yeah. Starting with the back here. All right. Yeah, it's just like, do you see that? It's got like, it's like it didn't mix. It was kind of hard. I could tell it was like not mixing very well in the bottle, but. And again, if you have long hair, please part your hair and apply it evenly. With my short hair, I'm just kind of, and even with short hair, I'm kind of taking a risk of missing spots like this, but I'm gonna do my best to make sure it's all evenly coated. All right. Oh, I see it already turning darker. I think. Alright, let's keep going. Hopefully I don't run out. That would be awful. I think I'll have enough. With darker colors, it's almost like you don't need as much dye to evenly coat it. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's just an illusion type thing because it's darker or what, but when I've put on black dye before, it seems like I just need way less versus when I do you know, a lighter color or something, because with lighter colors, you just have to make sure that you're coating it really evenly. Otherwise, you're gonna have like splotchy areas that didn't get the same light color put on it. Oh yeah, I can see this is already turning. That's pretty epic. Worst case, actually I have some Arctic Fox Transylvania. That's their black color. I have some of that. I just didn't want to use it because when I used it before, it bleeds a lot, and when it bleeds, it would stain my bathtub like dark blue because it's a blue-based black. So if you were to dilute it, you get like a navy blue, and it's hell to have to constantly clean that off your tub. So I just wanted to get something more permanent that won't bleed. Alright, let me make sure I'm getting in here really well. I feel like I'm starting to run out. Worst case, I'll just try and keep massaging it all through and hopefully it'll spread just enough to get it all. So I guess you could buy 2 or 3 of these if you have longer hair. Well, you probably need more. I don't know. You could buy a few of these, and I mean, if you don't have to buy more than like 5 boxes, or even 8 boxes, I guess you're still saving money unless you know a good $5 or $8 hair dye that covers your whole head of hair. But yeah. I'm also sweating a lot. Hopefully you can't see that. I just came inside from mowing and I sweat my balls off. It's hot out there. Oh, I just realized I didn't turn it. You can't see what I'm doing. I'm sorry. It's kind of a spontaneous thing. And I just wanted to film it. Just because, I mean, I've never done dollar store hair dye, and I think that, I mean, I'm sure there's videos on it, but, you know, I just like to create stuff for people to see and decide if they want to try it based on what happens with me, you know? feel like it helps people because I go to YouTube and Google for fucking everything, so I feel like other people do as well. Yeah, I'm getting pretty low on the amount of color I have left, so I'm just gonna try and really make sure that it's mixed pretty well and spread out pretty well. I can see it turning darker, definitely, already. Oh, I should set a timer. Alexa, set a 30-minute timer.
30 minutes. Stop starting now. By the way, 2 Amazon packages were delivered today.
Okay. I hate Alexa, she's really dumb. The only thing she's good for is turning on and off lights, setting timers, telling me the weather. Whenever I ask her a general question, like, she does not know. And it's like, bruh. I like the OK Google. I like the Google because it knows more because it's Google. It's like typing in on Google. But I don't know. I like the Google more personally. It just works better for me. Alright, I'm just going to try and make sure. I'm going to open up the lid and see what more I can't get out of here. See, there's a good bit in the cap there. See what we can get in here. You can definitely tell it's like a lower quality dye. It feels like, it just feels kind of dry, almost like bleach, like just, I don't know, it feels kind of dry. Then again, that could just be my hair because I literally just dyed it with the brown, but I'm not sure. I feel like you can tell when a dye has more like nutrients and nourishing stuff in it, like the oil-based ones. I forget what they're called, but I like those ones. You can tell that they don't really hurt your hair much. So, yeah, let's just try and make sure I'm evenly spread out here. Just kind of massaging it all through. Worst case, I can slap on my Arctic Fox black or run to the dollar store and get more black. If it comes out not the most even. Yeah, look at that, that's turning pretty dark. Alright. I feel like it's not turning that much by the root though. I don't know if that's the dollar store quality or what, but we'll see. Just want to make sure it's really rubbed in there all good. Alright, I'm gonna slick it all back, let it do its thing for 30 minutes, and I'm going to put the blonde on. Kind of a 2-in-1 deal. I know hair is a long process, but I like trying to make it as quick of a process as I can. There's a good clump of hair there. Okay. Alright. I'm gonna take these off. Well, let me see if I can't get any more out of here. There we go. Any little extra bit will help, I'm sure. Just kind of slap that on. Yeah, I think that's about all we're gonna get out of that. Try and get up by the root too. Okay. So, I'm gonna take these off now. And we're gonna do the blonde. Okay, so I've mixed this one. The blonde had the same stuff, same gloves, same little color cream bottle, same little developer bottle. So now with bleach, you can't really just rub around your color. You want to make sure that you really get in each spot specifically. So that's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna pour it in my hand as well, just to make sure it's evenly mixed up. I shook this one for even longer because of how that one didn't mix very well. Ooh. Burns the eyes and the nose. All right. Oh wow, look at that. Holy shit. Alright then. You know, usually you don't start with the root first, but that's lightning really quick. So I'm gonna just go ahead and put it on the root as well. Wow. Holy crap. I've never had like an instant lift. I mean, I know the color wasn't that dark, but I've had light colors on that did not lift that quick at all. Probably because this dollar store stuff is like extremely harsh, I'm assuming. Like I said, the black just didn't feel that. It just felt really dry on my hair. Which, I mean, I'm not necessarily complaining, it was $1. But, yeah. Alright, I'm gonna grab a brush and make sure that I'm getting the root real nice. Crap. Let me see here. Wow, I was kind of worried that the pink wasn't going to lift out, but it did. It really did. Alright, now I'm going to go in between and make sure I get the side. Now if you remember, I had green on under that pink, and I'm just now seeing the green tint peek through, which is fine. Worst case, I'll just throw really light purple over the this over the bangs to neutralize out those other colors, or really really light pink, like keep it light, because when I did that pink it almost seemed like it was maybe gonna turn it white. I don't know. So and just make sure I got this good. This is what needs lifting the most. It's my natural root. Okay, we got that good. I need to be quicker because I'm gonna rinse out the black at 30 minutes and I wanna rinse this out. I don't want them too far apart. So, let's get that. I guess these dollar store kits could be great for if you're just trying to do a small section, like how I'm only doing the bangs here. That's like perfect. I know I'm not gonna run out with that. So if you have really long hair, I'd say these dollar store ones are probably not the best, because you're gonna need a lot of product. And these don't really come with a lot at all, so. All right. Yeah. Definitely gonna lift it. That's great. Good to know. I was worried it wasn't gonna. And I was gonna be left with some really weird color bangs, but it seems to be doing okay. All right. Let's get this side here. Let's start with this little piece. Hopefully it lifts my root, my natural root enough. Hopefully. Okay, let's grab that brush and make sure that we really get the edge here. Alright, I'm gonna take these gloves off because they're kind of getting in my way. Okay, gonna get last bit of the blonde. Sure, this looks real professional. Like I said, I'm not professional, guys. So don't come at me with anything. I don't want to hear any, you didn't do this right, you didn't do that right, oh my god, what are you doing? I don't give a fuck, guys. Alright. Okay. It's all on. Gonna start another timer. Actually, let me double check. This also says 30, 45 minutes, so we'll do 30 minutes for this. Okay, Alexa, set a 30-minute timer.
Second timer, 30 minutes, starting now. Do you want to name this timer?
Blonde hair dye. Okay. I don't think she heard me. Yeah, it's fine. Let me see. Does it look like it's lifting? Natural. I'm gonna keep putting some on the natural root because I just want to really make sure that it lifts it. This feels very creamy compared to other lightning colors I've used. So that's interesting. Feels very creamy and it's not tingling at all like other. I usually use Schwarzkopf. I don't know if that's how you say it. Oh god, there's a hair in my mouth. Fuck. Oh. Delicious. Yeah, I usually use Schwarzkopf. If that's how you say it. The hair's still in my fucking mouth. I can feel it. Oh god. I think it's out. I usually use Schwarzkopf, but you know, that's more expensive, and the one that I like is, I only have ever found it online. It's the 9+ levels of lift, rose gold, crystal something, but it's a big container of bleach powder and a big bottle of the developer, and for both of them, it usually only costs about $30 to $40, depending. The price fluctuates. And back when I was doing my roots constantly, you know, that whole container will usually last me about a year, honestly. But I'm just looking to be cheap right now, even though technically, yes, that would save me more money in the long run. But hey, if this dollar store stuff works pretty good, then this will be saving me a lot more money. So, you know. Shit, that seems to be lifting really nice. Wow. I'm really impressed with this dollar store stuff. Holy crap. Well, I mean, I can't really speak yet fully, but I mean, from what I'm seeing, seems to be doing pretty alright. I'm just gonna keep on applying it until I run out. I mean, that way it'll just stay nicely coated and I'll know I had this shit covered. Alright, well, I think that's about good enough. The black's definitely turning, so that's good. Let's just hope this does the same and keeps doing all right. All right, so I guess we will let this sit. I will wash it. Depending how it looks, I may or may not blow dry it straight like I did last time. If it doesn't look right, if it looks like I missed a lot of spots and it didn't turn out okay and I'm gonna have to cover it again, then I probably won't be blow drying it straight. I'll probably be fixing it. And then I'll show you the messed up bits. If it turns out good, which we're hoping for, I'll blow dry it straight, you know, do my makeup, all that stuff. So yeah. Okay, so I am much happier with this. And I gotta say, I'm very impressed with that dollar store dye. The black took just fine. I don't have any splotches. The blonde lifted my root. I mean, it's a little yellow, but it's not bad. I mean, it's pretty nice. It's ideally what I wanted. And as I keep trimming, letting it grow out, bleach the new root, you know, it'll get lighter and lighter. I just don't want to damage my hair by trying to lighten this again. I think it looks great. I love it. Much more than the pink and brown. The brown was just too normal, natural looking, and the pink wasn't a shade of pink that I really cared for. This looks much more edgy, emo, goth, whatever, and I like it a lot more. Now I will say this, let me grab the product real quick. Okay, so this, I used this on the blonde in the shower. I let it sit the entirety of me being in the shower. You know, I shampooed, got all the color out and the dye out, and then I put this on the bangs and normal conditioner on this. This helps get out yellow tones, and it's really good stuff. So that probably helped make it look a little more even, I'm thinking, but this stuff does great. So yeah, I cut corners with dollar store dye, but this stuff's a little expensive, but it works really good. And I think it helped it look lighter and more even throughout. So I think it turned out really good. Yeah, I guess that's it. Peace.